Hi everyone, we are here on our school strike in front of the United Nations and we have Greta Thunberg with us. Hi Greta. So we're going to talk to you about what this strike means. We're here to build up for our September 20th strike. Our September 20th strike is going to be the biggest global climate strike where we're asking adults to join us because the climate crisis is a generational issue that requires intergenerational cooperation. On September 20th, there are over 150 registered strikes across the U.S. You can visit strikewithus.org to RSVP to your nearest strike or to host your own. All over the world, there are more than 6,000 people who have pledged to organize their own strike. So on September 20th, strike with us.
If you will be in New York City on September 20th, please come down to Foley Square at 12 o'clock. We will be marching from Foley Square down to Battery Park, and at Battery Park we will be holding a rally there as well. So please join us. We have emphasized this before. All people are welcome, all our adult allies, all youth, everybody is welcome, and thank you guys so much for coming.
If you would like to follow the movement further and find more details about the strike online, you can go to strikewithus.org/NYC or on Instagram and social media, find us at fff.nyc or XRUUS.
Sea levels are rising, and so are we! 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 No more coal, no more oil, keep your carbon in the soil. No more coal, no more oil, keep the carbon in the soil.
Rolling back regulations on methane emissions is contributing to our man-made climate crisis, and it just goes to reinforce the sentiment that money for big corporations is once again more important than human lives and the overall health of our Earth. Might I add that increasing the share of renewable energy can increase global gross domestic product by 1.1% if implemented enough by 2030. Studies show that continued reliance on fossil fuels will cause economies to fluctuate and lose money in the wake of climate change. Renewables will generate money, increase quality of life, access to energy, and combat the climate crisis. It is time that the United States of America implement more regulations on who politicians can accept money from. Fossil fuel lobbying has got to go. Our lives and futures need to be put above the ability to make a quick dollar.
In Mexico, I was organizer of the strikes that we did for Fridays for Future, and I would like, I'm so happy that Greta is here so she can join us, because this is something real. It's something that everyone has to know, because I can't really believe that there are people that deny climate change. There are so many proofs of climate change. I think that the problem, the biggest problem is that governments try to make an immediate economical stability instead of a sustainable one. So why are they focusing on using fossil fuels and that someday, not even their plan of making an immediate economy will fail, because it will end. So it doesn't even make sense for economical power to invest in fossil fuels. We should all try to it's not only the individual, but everyone has to make a change, and that starts with voting.
We vote next! 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 System change, not climate change! System change, not climate change! System change, not climate change!
For far too long, children have been used as political pawns to win elections. Companies have always put short-term economic gain over long-term sustainability, and we are the ones who are paying the consequences. Children here are skipping school to fight for this. None of us wanted to fight this fight, yet we are here, sacrificing ourselves in front of the United Nations, in front of the world, to say that time is up to fight. Time is up. We need to start fighting the crisis now. And that's, thank you everybody who has come here today. This fight has not begun today, and it will not end today. Please join
Zero hour! This is 0 hour! This is 0 hour! This is 0 hour!
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
We are in a crisis, and if you are choosing to be a bystander while that crisis unfolds, you are also responsible. You are also an instigator. If you have the ability, if we have the ability, it is our responsibility to stand up for what is right, stand up for our present, stand up for our future, support the ones we love, support the people out there who we don't know personally, but who we know are suffering every day. Because if you are complacent, you are complicit. This is a fight that takes every single one of us. We are striking together. We will not stop striking together until this crisis is solved. We will be here every Friday. Our numbers will continue to grow. And this is a message to everyone. This is a message to people in power. And this is the people who are watching this right now. Thank you. I want to recognize that Indigenous peoples have been displaced to reservations all over the world. Right now, the Amazon was burning. California was burning. Siberia was burning. We just had our first glacier that had a funeral. We cannot live in a world that is burning, that is melting. We cannot live in a world where a 16-year-old has to cross the Atlantic for you guys to pay attention. I want all of you to understand what my generation is going through. I want you to process that, and I want you to become a climate activist. Thank you.
It's too hot! 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 It's too hot!
I don't understand why there are world leaders that are not doing anything. I feel like we're almost speaking to them like it's almost like walls. And I just feel like at this point, when we come for that climate change summit during the UN General Assembly, we need action plans from member states on what they're going to be doing to tackle this issue.
Yes.
We are unstoppable! A better world is possible! We are unstoppable! A better world is possible! Stop denying! The earth is dying! 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 Stop denying! The earth is dying!
Hey girl.
and respected.